Coming law. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Shoot, let's go this way. Because I'm getting repeats. We are 2 out of the gate already on this fine Tuesday afternoon, which we're not on the riverfront. A little cold today.
Hi, Alicia.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Alicia. How you guys doing out there on this fine Tuesday afternoon? Midday Chat. Yeah, so, sorry, I'm reaching up. And that.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi, Thomas. How you doing? And that, so, and it's going to be very, we're going to have a little chat on an upcoming Iowa law that just got passed recently, and we just got more information on it. The law, it's what they call a hands-free law. It's a basic hands-free law. Just got signed, it was passed by, sound by Angie.
Thomas goes, are we going to get it? Thomas, next Tuesday, updates.
Updates on what?
If our trip.
I'll have it. I'm going to tell you right now. Angie, you goofed up again. Didn't close the door.
No, Thomas wants to know, are we going to get any Vegas updates?
We are going to be dropping a video for channel members. We will drop that video on all the details on the 13th. That'll be the last edited video for the channel members. That video will be released to the general public on the 20th of April. That's the night we are. That's the night we depart. So you're going to have to watch that video real quick, then watch our live stream as we depart. Otherwise, I'll try to talk about it on the next live stream next week on the riverfront as weather permits.
Chuck, will you answer Thomas's?
And that,
Not yet, Thomas.
what's that?
He's asking about Manny and Finny.
We're not going to meet Finny, the legend?
Not Thomas.
Yeah.
You'll have to watch Finney's channel tonight, guys, to find out what happened.
Yeah, watch on Finney's channel tonight. On Finney the Legend channel, it starts around 9:30 our time. So he'll put like a 30-minute notification. So you want to check that channel to hear his side of the story of that assault. Yes, I did watch Manny. He is kind of worried. He's aware of it, but he's also playing victim. As always, he always plays victim.
It has nothing to do with our channel.
No, but it could if we go to Vegas.
Could.
It could affect us how we go to Vegas. Because I did have a rant on it.
And we're staying away from the clown.
Yeah, so no clowns no more on this channel. Includes Circus. Okay, I was trying not to talk about that right now. So what we're going to be talking about is the Iowa new law of hands-free driving. As I found out one of my...
we froze for a second.
We froze for a second? Okay.
Mark is good. Mark, but don't say hi to us in the video chat because...
Yeah, don't say hi to us because I'm going to be on through Chuck Chats. I'm going to try and introduce myself and all that stuff.
Thomas, drop it.
What's that?
Thomas goes, knock him out, Chuck, if he approaches you.
Knock him out? No, that's not going to happen.
We're at Fremont Security.
You know what I like to see do? You know what I like to see do? When he's around, when you guys see him, drop a super chat. I'll yell it out real loud. I'll guarantee you I'll yell it out real loud.
Hi, AB fan.
Hi, AB fan. And I'll guarantee you I'll yell it out real loud. Loud as possible. I don't care if it's 99 cents. I'll yell it out to get his attention because he's not drawing no donations at all. I'll yell it out. And that, so, yeah. Okay, let's not do that. I'm going to talk about this Iowa thing because it's going to affect live streamers and all that stuff. The law here in Iowa does not go in effect. It's already in effect in Illinois and all that stuff in Illinois. Hands-free driving, I mean, you cannot be going like this no more in Iowa.
The answer, Thomas, is he wants to know what you holler with when you see Manny.
Yeah, I will not holler at him. I'll just ignore him.
Thomas, we're going to be around people that doesn't like Manny on Fremont.
Yeah, so, and that, so.
We'll tell the clown, out of our circle.
Yeah. But, yeah, we'll worry about him because he's getting close to getting banned Okay,
You guys,
he is so close to getting banned off Fremont for a year. That's why he's worried.
There's rumors that he might not be in Vegas when we're there. He's planning on going to New Mexico in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. So let's just drop the subject. We'll just keep it on Chuck Chats. That's my rant channel, so we'll just keep it over there, okay? As much as possible and all that stuff. So
Okay.
don't make me pull your wrench, Thomas, okay? I can pull your wrench. And that,
Mark wants to know he's happy.
That's that.
That there was the new law you were talking about.
Okay, yeah. Let's just talk about this law. As you saw when I walk around town in recent year, or about a year ago, when I was walking on a live stream, I was walking with my gimbal with the cell phone here, and I was walking along, and I saw this car making a turn, and he was doing like this, doing a cam on cam while driving. To get me, oh, there's a live stream, I gotta get him on my video. Oh, I'm about ready to get in an accident. Boom! Yeah, could get in an accident that way. Because I talked about it on my live stream and other issues. And remember, I talked about this mount yesterday. We're going to talk more about this today on it. How I'm going to use it, how it's going to benefit hands-free driver and hands-free recording. Yes, you cannot be driving down the highway like this no more. You can't be doing that no more. That's not going to happen. That's why you need mounts like that, phones being finger touch, and preset programming. Basically, I'll demonstrate what I mean by preset. When you ever see, look what I'm doing right now. Let's say if I was driving. Let's say this is a POV. Driving right now, you're looking over there. If I just came along and did something like this, that's my presetting. I did not type that out. That's my preset. That's my preset stuff. So, so when I go driving in other states that has hands-free driving, all I have to do is just reach up, slide my phone, hit if I know what happened, let's say if someone, gave a super chat, boom, I'll just do that real quick. Just glide it up. I know where to hit. I should be able to do it without looking at it. As long as I don't add no other stuff to it, that means I have to remember where they're at and all that. So,
I'll be back, guys. I gotta go bring up something.
like I said, there's something that, oh, by the way, for the ones that we had a new membership, we had a new member a couple days ago, so we'd like to welcome any new members and that. So
I'll be back.
all this I'm putting up is preset. So when I go up here and touch it, and I just know what I need to touch, let's say, like I said, if someone says, they donated a membership, and we recognize it, so we just go like this, just simple touch it, and see, it's all preset. All that is all preset. It makes it really convenient for us, especially if we want to do hands-free driving with a cell phone on this mount. This is important. And that, because we're not driving like this. We never have drove like this. If you check our past driving videos, you know, because if I was holding it, I don't hold my camera very steady and not holding the gimbal. It's always is on some of a mount. And we had test this mount before, and it works really, really well. And I just can't wait for the user on vacation for the first time. And what it is, it's a magnet mount, and usually it'd be like a magnet strip here, but right now the magnet strip is on this camera that I'm currently using right now. And basically the camera will be mounted back to this, and it'll just look something like this. I probably demonstrated it. It goes in the window, and what I'm trying to do is, the best way is, I'm gonna set it up is above the eye level. So I can still see the road, and I'm not worrying what's coming out of the sky. That's what I'll do is put this up there near the rearview mirror, so when I look at the rearview mirror, I can read a comment real quick at the same time while driving and that. So we're going to do something like that. I'm also going to have a camera down at dash level to get dash level views. That'll be with another camera, but I got to figure out how to go hands-free. And the only one I can go hands-free with is this one. And this does not take very good nighttime video. So I'm going to have to use this during daytime. I'm going to have to use this at nighttime. All I have to do is just put this on a mount, just flip it open, push the button, and I'll just do an edit video. Push the button, close the lid, I'm done for a clip. Something like that. Or I'll just have Angie open it for me while I'm driving. But everything will be fastened to a mount. Because this law is going into effect in Iowa on July 1st. So it'll be after the trip. We gotta worry about a couple states. Nebraska does not have that kind of law. Colorado does not have that law. I think Utah and Nevada. But as long as I'm on the mount, I really had no issues. Basically, because I remember I live streamed in Illinois. That's another state that has a hands-free law. I live streamed in Illinois. And what I do is when I start a live stream, I start it in a parking lot and I'll end it in a parking lot. So it allows me to, because where I'm going to set the mount is the end button is up here in this one corner. While I'm looking at the screen, it is in the upper right hand corner of my screen I'm looking at. What I'm pointing to the upper left hand corner on your screen, but it's on the way you watch it, it's on the left side, but I'm watching it, it's on my right hand side when I'm pointing on how I'm looking at the camera. So I know I'm pointing to the left screen, but that'll be the right screen right here. So it'll be right up here. Technically, if I look at it right, see, it'll be right up here. That's where my off button would be when I'm looking at the screen. That's how I should be displayed it. And I got a couple more buttons there, so I rather do that in a park situation, not moving down the road and that. So yeah, something like that. But what it is preventing people from driving and texting at the same time. Trust me, if you see me in town walking and trying to text at the same time, I can't walk and text at the same time. I just can't do it. So how do you expect me to drive and text if I can't walk and text? So you're confusing me, Chuck. Yeah, I'm pointing much corner. Yeah, actually, it's right up. My off button is right here. My off button for my cell phone is right up here in this corner as I'm looking at my cell phone. You won't see it on you won't see it on your screen, but it's up there, technically. But I will do that in a park situation. So basically, when I start a live stream, I'm literally starting from a parking lot. And when I go down the highway, I can still do this. I can still do this. I know what my settings are. And walking and texting is dangerous too. Yeah. Yeah, I can't walk and text. I have to come to a full stop. And let's say someone gave a super chat or a gifted membership, it just go like that. Actually, it didn't go like that, but I just better make sure, because they do allow, because as long as you're touching like a touch button, like a slide screen, like I say, sometimes you have to answer your phone and you have to slide something down. If you know your phone really, really well and it's on a mount, you should be able to do that without even looking at your phone. It's almost automatic, almost like your controls in your car, like your air conditioning, radio stations, and heat controls, air condition, radio sound, bright lights, switches, and all that stuff. You should be able to know that where they're at without looking for it. In a car rental, I only got a very short time to know where all my stuff is at. just to know, so I know how to operate
I'm back,
without looking while I'm looking and that. So, Mark suggested walking and texting is also dangerous too.
I did that before you guys and I fell.
Yeah. But otherwise, we had no problem in Illinois when we did this in Illinois. Check our past live streams. Oh, by the way, in case of a live stream cuts out, either we're in a dead zone or the phone got too hot. And we had many times where live stream will abruptly end because the phone got too hot. So there is that possibility.
Hi, little side guy.
Hi, little side guy. When that beers, Chuck, beers. No, this is not a beer. It's a do.
No alcohol today, Thomas.
Not on this stream today. Maybe after the stream.
Chuck, you're confusing him with the
Pointing?
yeah.
Okay. I was just showing where the
Thomas goes, I think though, Thomas, this law for texting and driving, it will save less accidents.
They say less accidents than that. And remember, like I said, and even when I'm walking around with the live stream camera, there's times I have to stop because there's an oncoming vehicle, and I will look at that vehicle, and I will see a driver literally going like this and nearly running the stop sign. I almost got hit a couple times because of that. So now, when I approach an intersection, now I have to come to a full stop when there's an approaching car, let them pass and see, because let them pass because sometimes they will run that stop sign. I have seen many cars run stop signs because they're too busy doing this. They're not paying attention while behind the wheel of the vehicle.
I was one of 30 states, guys.
I thought you were allowed to use your.
It's not fun. I thought you were allowed to use the phone and drive in the U.S.
No,
it's a new law.
It's It's got to be hands free.
It's got to be hands free.
It's got to be hands free, and most new cell phones has speakers. Has what they call loudspeakers. Has a speaker system to it. All you have to do is just it's a couple of. You can still put it on the mount. It's got to be voice activated or a slide. So when you see me going like this, I'm sliding something. And I'm sliding that. That's what I'm getting for you guys.
Mark is correct.
What's that?
Mark is correct. Up here in Canada, driving and texting has been legal now for many years already. Yeah.
Yep. It's been illegal, huh? And that.
Because we have to realize this does not take effect until July after our trip.
Now here's the funny thing is, from July 1st in Iowa, as of July 1st till January 1st, you're only going to get warning tickets. Yeah. But on January 1st, the fine starts at $100. The increase on the second violation is $200. On the third violation is $1,000. Now, that's getting up to felony fines. Fines as a felony. So anything beyond that could end up being a felony. So that goes against your driving record. Really bad. And that, so you gotta be very careful. And that, so look up the law. Illinois has already enforced this law like crazy. They've been issuing out fines left and right.
So is Nevada.
So is Nevada and all that stuff. So it's important that that you guys have some kind of mount. You gotta know your phone, and you gotta be able to touch or voice activated. And that, so it's got to be voice activated.
Thomas wants to know, how do you get those messages on the screen?
Oh, something like let's
Thomas,
say
we have it programmed.
Like this. It's all pre-programmed. I pre-type it. Just like that. Hit the subscribe button. It's all pre-typed and preset. So when you see me going up like this, I'm sliding over, and let's say someone drop a super chat, I just hit that where I know where it's at. I can do that while driving, actually. So I used this a couple times on my last driving video on vacation when we were in Indiana. and parts of Ohio, also parts of Illinois. I've done it because I know where my settings are. So I got everything preset. As long as I don't add new stuff to it. If I add more new stuff, that's gonna set everything aside. So
we only have 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, guys, come on, get these thumbs up going. See, that's like I said, that's preset right there. Get that thumbs up, guys, for us. Really hit it hard in that. So unless you guys are a bunch of people that likes to do this, well, guess what? You're paying fines.
Thomas thinks it's against his right in the Constitution. It's not, Thomas.
No.
This is a new Iowa
Well,
law.
no. Let me explain. I know it's a constitutional issue. It's not really a violation of the Constitution because your phone should be hands-free capabilities on it. All new cell phones are hands-free capabilities, either by voice activated or a slide, like I'm doing. I'm sliding something. So let's say if someone calls.
How many of those do you have?
What's that? How many settings?
How many different messages do
I
you
got
have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 on top, 3 on the bottom.
Because Thomas wanted to know.
I got 6 on top, 3 on the bottom, and the 3 on the bottom. I use 2 of them the most because in this I'll use this once in a while. When I start a video, check this is one of them. It's preset. It's preset, pre-programmed. I can delete it and change it if I wanted to, but it's gonna move something else, just like this. Someone gave a super sticker chat. That's like a super chat with a super sticker. I know where that's at. So basically, I know where that's located.
He has the one for the 7th inning rain delay on there too.
Yeah, but I don't no more. When I did the rain delay, I had that preset, but now it's not on there no more because we're not going out in the rain no more with these cameras and cell phones. That's how my last gimbal got wrecked, because it got wet inside the system. So so when there's rain in the area, I'm not going to go out with the gimbal any way, shape, or form. Not with the new one, because they're expensive and that. So everything's all preset, technically in a way, on this. So by having everything preset, when I'm driving, I can just do that real quick, technically. Now, like I said, when I have to turn on the live stream, I'll be in a park situation. Just go check our past driving video, except for the one I did with Tony and Rocket. That was where I was riding shotgun. So I was able to do it in the shotgun position. But if I was actually driving, you gotta go back to our 2023 vacation live streams. You have to go back to them to see how I did it in a parking situation. How I started in a parking situation. Unfortunately, like I said, the camera got hot, so the camera shuts off, so we had to start the stream over. I think it was from DeKalb Oasis to Lake Forest Oasis. We were live right there. We started in the parking lot at one Oasis, and we ended it at the Lake Forest Oasis before we got to Great America.
We did.
And that's how we ended the live stream. All of the live streams, the camera got too hot, and we ended it. And I think the only one we did for almost 2.5 hours straight was when we did from somewhere outside of Indianapolis, Indiana. I forgot what small town we were.
Let me answer Thomas's please.
What's that?
Thomas, Max is not in the MLB. He's with Single A of the Houston Astros affiliate.
Okay. I was trying to...
Alicia goes, check your internet, check.
Did
they just repeat? Chuck, we have a glitch.
we have a glitch?
Elisa.
Reset your... go up to your... Reset your thing. I don't think we're buffering, are we? I'm not buffering over there, but... I'm looking over the screen. I'm not buffering, but...
It's not...
yeah, reset... Lisa, if you hear me, just reset your thing, okay? Gotta reload. Okay, yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta reload. Reload your, or reset your no glitches. It's probably mostly with the individual operator, like maybe like a weak internet in her area, so that could happen. Weak internet can happen anywhere. It may not happen to most of you guys. It's going to happen with certain people. So if you got an issue right now, everybody else saying no issues on their end, which they're trying to help you out. So it may be, at least it may be you may have a weak internet today for some reason.
Max is with Fayetteville Woodpeckers. His mom and his grandma and everybody's there.
Let's turn it down. We're trying to yell. I don't want to yell. Okay, turn it down a little bit. Okay, please turn it down a little bit. Let's turn it down a little bit. Because then I'm yelling over you. You're yelling over me, and I don't think neighbors really want to hear that. So let's tone it down a little bit. Okay. So let's just stop and take a breath here. Just relax, chill out, and just tone it down a little bit. And that. So we don't need to be yelling and that. So tone it down.
Thomas, please stop.
Okay, what are you saying?
He's getting on my nerves.
You want me to take away your wrench, Tom? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can't argue, guys. That's right. Don't worry about Angie.
I'm good.
If somebody's bugging you, then you need to leave the stream right now, or something's going to bad happen to the channel. Like we're not going to have it no more. Okay, just calm down. Okay, you need to tone it down.
I am.
Okay, just need to tone it down. Calm down, tone it down, and that. So we'll be fine. All right, and that. So, but like I said, it's like changing subjects like every 2 seconds and that. So, but yeah, this we're going to be testing this out really good when we do the vacation before the law gets into effect. We're going to have a couple mounts. I'm going to be sticking a magnet strip on this one with the other one. I got like three of these. This one is for this camera. I'm gonna have another one for this camera. I'm probably gonna put a sticker right down there. So it'll be something like this sitting on the car down in lower level, below eye level. So I'm gonna have like one before eye level and all that stuff.
Read Beaverton.
Beaverton. Hello. From Beaverton, Oregon. Have you guys been Aviator Stadium? No, we have not. No, we have not. I don't think we'll have time to check that out at all because we're going. I know we're going during baseball season there, but I don't really have any plans of attending a baseball game there.
He's gonna
and that. So, but thanks anyway. But it's just going to be. It is something I would recommend that people would go. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff we're going to do. We're just going to do what we're planning to do on our live stream, okay? And that. So, yep. just don't do any dramas out there. That's all. Enjoy your trip. And just don't do any dramas. You never know what could happen in that. So, all right, yeah, we're just not going to do any baseball games. I don't have anything planned for baseball games because we're going to be doing other stuff. We're going to be partying hard on Fremont Street on Friday and Saturday nights after we do our edited videos and all that stuff. And I got something else planned. Like I said, we'll be talking more about this. And that I do have a new, I'm going to say it right now, we do have a new camera coming. Some of you people will see the edited video, what I ordered coming up in the next few days. The channel members already are watching it right now, and that, and all that stuff. Okay, the question is, how many gifted memberships am I allotted again this month? I'm allotted another 10, 5 at a time. And I'm planning to give away all 10 of them. It's something that YouTube's been doing. Like I said, I've said this Mark probably and Lisa probably heard, and probably Thomas heard me over this over and over and over. And I know there's a lot of YouTubers don't take advantage of this, but because they think, to them, they say it hurts their bottom line when they start doing that because people expected free memberships and that. So that's what we're trying to cut down. We're trying to encourage people to become a member in a way to help support the channel and all that stuff. So, and that. So, but I will give away my allotted of 10 freebies, 5 at a time. I'm going to do that on the 20th. Before we go live, because what we're going to do is we're going to start our countdown clock here, do my what I need to do here at home, then we'll go down to where we need to start our live stream and edited videos. We'll go down to that end of town where we start our edited videos / live stream, and I got to talk to Angie about that situation because I got to remind her of how we're going to do this, because we're doing both time. We're going to do a both edited video and a live stream at the same time, because when we're going down the road live, I'm also getting clips on the edited video, but when we're done with our live stream, this camera will still keep going, but I'm only getting clips here and there. So what I mean by clips here and there, check our Las Vegas trip video. When we went down through we went from, when we started from Iowa 80 with the video, with this camera, with this particular camera, how I did clips along the highway and along the Rocky Mountains, and also on the way home, get a few clips on with this camera by flipping it over, have Angie open it for me, and I'll just push a quick record button, get my clip recorded, and I can close it myself. I'll have Angie reopen it for me. I'll do another clip down the road and all that stuff. So check out those older edited videos, how I did it with this camera. It's on the mount.
The Las Vegas Aviators are the AAA team of the A's.
Okay. Well, when the A's come in, I guess when the A's pro team comes in, they have to move that to another minor league situation, and that. So, but
oh, it's just not going to Vegas either.
It doesn't cost that much to become a member. I got people saying $2.99 is too much, but reason I got at $2.99 plus taxes and fees is that guarantees you guys, almost guarantees you guys get to see edited content. Ad-free. Supposed to be ad-free with new content. So in other words, if I'm like, whatever I'm filming today, as soon as I get edited, rendered, and uploaded, I haven't even started today's video yet, so it might be up a little late again tonight. Just be aware of that. Just be aware of that situation, that it may not be up in time. And that. It all depends how soon I end this live stream. And that. And like I said, I'm not planning to go on very long after this one. And that. Because I want to go someplace real quick. I want to do a little edit video. It's a little cold out there, but it's a little windy at times. It's not windy that bad. I could have went out today with this live stream, but it was just cold today. It got down to 27 degrees last night, guys. That's how cold it was. Mm-hmm. If we would have went to a ball game last night, we would just say, no way, too cold. And that, so. Cubs had their home game yesterday versus Texas Rangers. And you know what I learned from about that game, Angie?
Cubs won.
Yeah, Cubs won. But you know what I also found out about it? There's a little fun fact. The Cubs game was 4 degrees colder than the Winter Classic.
I was asking if you're all going back to Vegas this year or not. I assume not. Alicia, we're going to Vegas in 2 weeks.
We're going to Vegas in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
In less than 2 weeks. Actually, a week and a half. Actually, 2 weeks today. We should be driving through, we should be entering, we should be towards the end of Utah and possibly entering Arizona
okay, you guys,
or Nebraska.
We're only going to Vegas this time, and then we're taking a break from Vegas for a while.
Yeah. This could end up being our final Vegas trip, possibly. That could possibly be happening. This could be our final Vegas trip, but we'll find out. Because I got something planned big for 2026, 2027. That's a clue right there. And that, so.
Yeah, sure enough, we're going back after April.
No.
We can't. We have to work as we.
We gotta pay bills.
We got pay. Coming up.
We got a big one. We got a big one coming up. Big one.
It's huge.
It's huge, and it's gonna be the biggest live stream that we're gonna have. So I may have to have a phone upgrade for this one. Technically, so I'm gonna have to see my local Verizon store after this trip about an upgrade for potentially for 2026, 2027. Because we got something big coming up.
Major.
Let's put it this way. It's so major, only one subscriber knows about it. And that person will have to stay quiet on it. But they were shocked when we revealed what we were going to do. And basically almost made a comment and said, that is going to be a huge live stream. Yes, we're going to live stream something big. And that's all I'm going to say. But I will give out some cryptic clues for the rest of you guys later, as long as that one person keeps it quiet. And that, so. But otherwise, try to keep Angie quiet is almost like impossible.
If somebody asked at a location where we're going, I said I can't say.
Yeah, so. Yeah, well, whatever it is, he can't wait. Yep. So we're going to have to suffer rest of 2025 and majority of 2026 until it happens. Right now, our plans is, as soon as this vacation's over, if we win a big jackpot in Vegas, that will help pay most of our bills right away, and we'd be scot-free, and we'll be able to save more money. But after the trip, I only got like one huge expense I have to get out of the way, which I got to replace the desktop computer. I need something more powerful what I have over there. I got people requesting Planet Coaster videos. I got people requesting other forms of gaming videos. May do it on this channel, I don't know. I got people bugging me for Planet Coaster videos. Like I said, there's a new Planet Coaster 2 that's out. It can't play very good on this computer at all. I mean, it comes out crappy. So I need a stronger computer for that particular game. I can still play the old version pretty well. But it kind of, as the park gets bigger, it skips a lot. I mean, it skips a lot.
That's because everybody wants us to go to New York and all that. Maybe that's in our future too. Go New York and see the Empire Building and all that.
Yeah, that could be a possibility too. So we haven't done anything on the East Coast and that. So that'll be
Hi,
good.
Brandon.
Hey, Brandon, long time no see. How you doing? And that. So yeah, I recommend Ace.
I will be an Acer.
I might look at an Ace because I heard Ace lasts a long time. In fact, most businesses use Ace computers.
Brandon, watch your ramp.
Good rant the other day. Thank you. Thank you. That was a good one, wasn't it? And I noticed I pointed out a lot of stuff too. Woo-hoo.
Brandon, you know who will check up in the middle of the night?
She did to watch it, so I came over to watch it. That's why I had to go live on last Saturday about
Chuck
it.
Videos live
On my rant channel. Anybody doesn't know, I have a rant channel called Chuck Chats. That's my rant channel. I rant about everything from e-baggers and all that stuff and that. And
Brandon, we will not be seeing the clown. We're going to try to stay away from the clown.
We're going to try to stay away from Manny this year at all costs because his attitude has really changed over the years since we last met up with him. I mean, he has really got unhinged. He was telling other YouTubers, and this is how his channel went downhill with his regular people. His regular people decided to abandon him and all that stuff, and then went on. He was starting to ban people for being on the other me. straight out of Vegas. If he has spies on those channels, where they basically, if they see his supporters and backers on those channels, supporting those channels through super chats and super thanks and all that stuff, and donating there.
He didn't watch it, guys. I watched Angel.
Excuse
me. I watched Angel, and a lot of Manny supporters was like, if these guys are on your channel, we're gonna block them for you.
Yeah, that's what's been happening. So most of Manny's people who donated to him was donating to other channels, and they were just Manny just cut them off. I said no, and all of a sudden say, whatever they get for super chats, that's my super chats. That's not theirs. That's mine. Yeah. Well, you don't have right to the super chats. If let's say for example, Mark has given a super chat here and there once in a while. Let's use you for an example, okay? Let's say I decided to pick up an attitude, and I see you donating. Let's say you donate to this channel a lot. All of a sudden, I seen you on a live stream donating to, let's say, Rudy's live stream, and I said, "How dare you donate to that channel? I'm gonna block you on this channel." No. That's how you lose people. That's how you lose people a lot. And Manny doesn't have a clue that he cannot control his audience. You guys can watch whatever you want at any time. You can pop in this live stream anytime you want. You can pop out of this live stream anytime you want, because you decide. Because if I get one view, I'm very happy. I get a view, okay? But if I get a bunch of them and they watch for a few seconds, I realize they watch a few seconds and they all disappear, hey, I got all the views I got from them. I'll be happy with that. If I get a like, or if I get one of these or one of these, I'm happy because you guys reacted to this live stream or an edited video and that. But you never attack. There's one thing I learned as a YouTuber myself. Doesn't matter. I had a subscriber that was a total jerk with us. Now, if it was a total jerk with us, I'll just simply just quietly will end up try to block him as much as possible. But I had one subscriber that was a total jerk. He made me make a choice between I'll just say between two YouTubers. Angie knows who they are. I'm not gonna say it anymore. He forced me to choose sides between this YouTuber or that YouTuber. I chose myself because I'm not getting involved in that. He goes, wrong choice, you idiot. And I said, okay. And he said, I'm going to unsub. And I just basically told him, goodbye. Good luck. Don't hit the door on the way out. And you guys can sub to the channel anytime you want. You can unsub from the channel anytime you want. That's your choice. And that is your choice. You leave it to their choice. And that, oh, Thomas is back. Okay.
Back.
And that. So you just at least, oh, you had that computer for lasted 12 years?
Yes, sir.
Wow. I will have to look at an Acer because our average computers don't even last that long.
Nope.
They're Hewlett Packards we use, HPs. So I'll have to look at an Acer computer. But no, like Thomas, he popped in, said what he had to say, blah blah blah. He popped out and he's popped back. See, that's your choice in that. So that's your choice.
Brandon, all we know is we get to meet you guys. We get to meet the Cadillac family, and we get to meet Papi Chulo. Who else? We don't know, but we're gonna stay away from the clown.
Yep. I got a funny feeling the clown is going to face being banned because he's worried. Because if he gets banned from Fremont, he loses 50% of his content. He will lose 50% of his content right there with the clown. So that's why he's worried, because the guy's going for full charges. He's been hearing in that. So Finney's going to be fun tonight. I want to hear his side of the story.
Because our cards, you guys, that isn't Finney's. She got the clips.
Yep. And of course I showed you what I thought on it too, on my rant channel too. So
guys, so Finney the Legend should be good and excellent tonight.
And we just ask people, don't give me a shout out over there at all, because I don't know if I'm going to chime in on the Ancient Chuck show or I'm going to chime in on Chuck Chats. So wait till if I'm in on the side chat, then you guys can say hi all you want.
Guys, on the
but
other
wait
one-
till I'm in the chat room, please.
You guys, and on the other channels, I use my name.
Yeah. So if you see us in the chat room, then you shout us out.
Brandon is going to be watching Vinny tonight.
Oh yeah, so it's gonna be a fun one tonight, technically. So don't shout me out unless you see me in the chat, okay?
Because
they don't know, they may not remember who I am, or may forgot who I am, okay? So just kind of keep that in mind, and that I don't want to give you guys rules, but I kind of got one guy was kind of didn't know who we were because I wasn't active in that chat room for a while. And I was going to chat in his room last night, but he didn't go live last night because he had a recent injury that he couldn't hold his gimbal because his one hand swollen really bad. So he couldn't hold his gimbal. So he had to cancel his live stream. So basically that was it. No problem. Okay, yeah. So if you don't see us if I recommend you guys watch a certain live stream, if you don't see us active in that live stream, don't shout us out or let them know that we're coming. Let us take care of that because they may not know who we are because I had not been active in those channels in a while. Me, I was not active in that channel for over a year. I'm not getting mad. I just don't want to get mad to you guys, but just letting you guys know, I may not be active in those. I'll be watching, but I may not be active in the chat.
Last time I talked to Mark on the other meeting, he knows we're coming, but I heard him say that he will be busy and wants us to come another time.
Yeah.
But he's going to have other friends there, guys.
Yeah, he's going to be busy. Yeah, he's going to be busy doing his other stuff. He may be out of town, too, because there was a plan he was going to go out of town that week. We're going to be there, too. So I kind of heard word on that. He was going to be planning to be out of town while we're there. So we'll just have to wait and see, okay? If we meet up with him, we do.
Oh.
If we don't, we don't.
I'm getting a Twinkie, Thomas.
Okay. I gotta go blow my nose here real quick here. Be right back.
And we're going to try and stay away from anything, everybody associated with Sin City. Right?
Right.
Even Angel, if we have to.
Yeah, something like that. So it's something we have to do. If we do it, we do. If we don't, we don't. That's all. Very simple and all that. So
Chuck, can you answer Brandon?
let me see here.
Your new camera on schedule?
I got new cameras coming in.
Twinkies? Yeah.
Yes, I got a camera coming in. Unfortunately, it's coming in on a day. I'm gonna have to debut it when I drop the details of our trip on the 13th for the channel members. I will be dropping that video on the 13th of April for the channel members, and the rest of the viewers and subscribers will watch it on the 20th.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
Mark, you can drop your link.
Yeah,
Sorry, but I want to post my book and link in.
oh wait, sorry. But I won't post my book anymore today. Oh, okay. Because you've already posted it once.
Mark, can you post your link for your recipes? I lost the link.
Yeah, post your recipe links again. Yeah.
Because I was looking at those and I lost the link.
Yeah, I would say if you're gonna post something, I would do it during the live stream, not the pre-live stream, because not everybody reads the pre-live stream. They just go right to the live stream and all that. So
Answer Thomas's.
Oh, it's Thomas's.
What kind of camera?
We're getting a DJI. I forgot what the actual name of it is. It's a Pocket 3. It looks like a stick with a little fuzzy. It looks like at first looks like only a microphone. It's like an oversized handle for a little microphone, but it's a camera. It's a selfie camera and a point of view camera, and it's supposed to be. And I've seen many YouTubers in Vegas use this camera, and it's pretty awesome in that.
I just hit the link Mark put.
Okay, good.
Oh, I wish I could keep this because.
You can still keep it.
No, but then it will disappear.
Okay. And that, so. Send it to your email. Forward it to your email.
I can't.
Can't? Okay. She's,
Do you know how many times I try to send a photo to somebody there? Do you know how to do that?
yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Crazy stuff we're going to be facing. But yeah, I'll be dropping a detailed video, and I'll probably do a test video at the same time, because that's not coming in until late Saturday. They'd be coming up this week. I should be getting it this Saturday, and I'm dropping the final edited video.
Mark is making me hungry with these recipes.
Yeah. I'm dropping the final edited video for the channel members on the 13th, and they're ready. And for the channel members, their edited videos will return on the 21st, while everybody else will get the final edited video on the 20th, and their edited videos will return on the 28th. Main reason is I want everybody to focus on the live streams as much as possible. That's been, as I said last night's live stream. Just get everybody just kind of just enjoy the live streams without no edited videos that week, technically. Like I said, the only edited videos that people will be seeing that week is what we make during our trip and that. So those would be the videos and that. Okay, understood, Chuck. I won't post my links on before the show anymore. Yeah, just do it during the show. Just post your links when we're actually live. Lynn, how you doing?
Lynn, I am reading the comments.
Okay. Angie's looking at the phone. Yeah, she's reading the comments. And that. Yeah, we were talking before we were talking about the new Iowa law, hands-free law. I was talking about that earlier in this live stream. No more going down the highway going like this, or like this, or like this, cam on cam type stuff. No more doing that in Iowa, or even doing this on. Everything has to be on a hands-free and recommend a good mount. That's what we're using on this cell phone. So, for example, if I'm going to live stream, we'll have the camera like this on going down the highway. And everything I do, sorry Lynn on this, but everything I do is going to be preset. I got everything preset like this. Anything I post up while driving, it's all preset. I know exactly what.
He likes her t-shirts today.
Yeah, thank you. and so
that law for Iowa does not start till July 1st.
Yeah, it starts July 1st. From July 1st to New Year's Eve, it'll be warning tickets. On January 1st, 2026 and on, it will be fines. Here in Iowa, it starts at a $100 fine for the first violation, and it goes up to a $500 fine on the second violation, and it goes up to a $1,000 fine on the third violation. And if it goes beyond that, I don't know. It could be a suspension of your driver's license, possibly. And some states has done that, technically, in a way. Has suspended, because it's like a 3 strikes and you lose your license for a while. Because they're really trying to cut back on rear-end accidents and people running stop signs and stoplights. I have watched a person ran a stoplight because they were too busy doing this. They were too busy doing this. And what about the driving videos that I do on the live stream? Well, I'm gonna mount this up there by the rearview mirror and all above.
Okay, you guys. Now here.
Yeah.
Currently, it is illegal to write or send text message while driving in Iowa.
It's currently still illegal for that.
Yep.
But they want to just up the ante with it to make sure it's all hands free, because they want everybody to go hands free. So let's say if I was driving down the road
during the 6-month period following the laws, enforcement will issue warnings for violations rather than fines.
Yep. But yeah, jail time, yeah. Okay, like I said, when I do stuff, let's say if I was driving down the road, and let's say for example, I'll just do this POV. This would be a driving POV. This would be a driving POV. Let's say we're driving down the road. Just pretend we're driving down the road. And let's say if someone gave a super chat, I'll just reach up to the monitor and I will do this. Or let's say a gifted membership, okay? I just post a gifted membership. Let's say someone gifted membership. I'm aware of it. So I will do that while driving down the road because it's all...
Mark just gave a membership out.
Mark just gave a membership out? How coincidence?
Check that Drainus was gifted a membership by Mark.
Well, Mark, thank you very much for gifting out a membership. Thank you very much. How coincidence. I pushed the wrong button. Gifted out a membership. Thank you very much.
The one
Mark.
that is going to Las Vegas Aviators game,
Yeah.
he won the membership.
Oh, okay. One that recommended it?
The one that's going. Drainus?
I don't know.
This guy that's going to the Las Vegas Aviators
Okay,
game.
all right. I don't know.
Thanks, Mark.
So the members, like I said, the new members will get 30 days of early access of our videos, except for the week of the 14th through the 21st, until they return for the
Guys.
and that. So let's say if I was back driving on the road, let's say if you're enjoying what you're seeing in front of you, I'll just touch my screen and I'll just touch that and that will pop up. This is all preset. This is from my Prism app on my phone. It's all preset. I got 9 settings. I got 9 things, and I know exactly where they're at. So when we're driving down the road, and I'll just have to reach up, as long as I don't touch the screen too hard, just slide up and hit a button, and boom, it comes up. And that's all. You can still do that legally in most states because you still have to answer your phone somehow in some way, unless you have voice activation. Some phones will have voice activation. I know OnStar has a voice activation in a way.
I love OnStar.
Yeah, what's that?
I love OnStar.
Yeah, so it has a voice activation. You just push one button and do a voice activation on it, who you want to call, and it'll call for you.
It did.
And that. So what you have to do is you got to preset everything, technically in a way, but...
Somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat preset everything. Preset the phone numbers.
Because my mom has it.
Yeah, you got to preset your phone numbers on that, and it's just very simple. Like I said, under Iowa, they're gonna do 1 tickets on that. And if you heard me talking about this on past live streams, I would just say,
yeah, for OnStar.
Screen touch in the car. Yep, everything is gonna be. Mine, like I said, cell phone is screen touch. The only thing I will do differently when it comes to, if you notice in our past driving live streams, except the most recent one that was with Rocket.
Yeah, driving.
When I was driving with Angie's mom and dad, I was holding this camera. I was riding the back seat, so I was able to hold this. That's how you got those side view shots. Those I was just riding along with somebody. We did side view shots. That's it, and that. But when it comes to when we did the actual driving live streams back in 2023, as we did our amusement park vacations, when we went to like Great America, Kings Island, and Cedar Point, and we did live streams between towns. That's the setup we was doing, all that stuff.
OnStar is a bunch of cracks. I
like
OnStar.
OnStar is a bunch of crooks. Yeah, I think they overcharge. Do they?
You guys know that when I was in the car accident with my mom before we had YouTube,
Yep.
that is what saved our life because we hit the OnStar and the police. They notified the police and all that we were in an accident.
Yeah, so it will help you in case you get an accident. Just push OnStar and it'll notify the police where you're at, where your accident's at, and they'll come. And that, so, like I said, when I did those live streams, I started from the parking lot, except when the camera got too hot and it blacks out and I lose connection. Otherwise, what I'll try to do, I start from a parking lot. I'm going to end the live stream in a parking lot because my little button I need to do is going to be hard to reach because I'm going to have this up by the rear view mirror above eye level, because I'm not worried about planes and that coming out of the sky. I'm more worried because I'm more straight down the road, to my left, to my right. So if I have a camera above my eye level, I should be okay. If I got something below my eye level, but I can still see, because this would be like, I'll have this camera mounted on a mount. It'll be below eye level, be at the level of the dash.
Mark, I think we can do it.
I think we can do it. What's that?
Hopefully you guys get 10 new members before your trip seems.
Yeah,
Smith, make sure you got your membership thing.
Yeah, make sure you guys got your membership turned on, because I will be giving away on the 20th. I'll be giving away 10 memberships.
Mark,
I got 10 I got 10 more.
Jason just got a membership for Mark.
Mark, thank you very much for a gifted membership. Janice M won it.
Mark, I'll give you a hint. Janice is going to be in the live show the 25th of April.
Yeah, for and that, so. Yay, Janice.
Because, guys, that's Alter Ego, and she loved Alter Ego.
And she loves Alter Ego and that. She loves Alter Ego when the late Chris Campbell
Mark,
sent
Janice said thank you. I just told her.
Okay.
Her birthday.
Yeah, her birthday's coming up. What's that?
Her birthday is coming up, guys.
Yeah. So, you know what? We've been over an hour, and I really want to end this live stream. I didn't want to go over an hour today, but that's okay. Bonus time.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
You guys, my memberships will be off or out there because I don't want to win and cheat.
You don't want to cheat. Angie's not allowed to cheat and that, so. Okay, like I said, we did cover a lot of things. Like I said, on next live stream, I'm planning to do a walking live stream next Monday. I saw the weather forecast. Looks like we're going to be in the 70s, but it's going to be windy, so I may have to hook up microphones to us to kind of block out the wind. We are going for a long walk next Monday. Then next Tuesday, weather permits, I'll be back on the riverfront. Probably be the only time we'll be on the riverfront before our vacation, because as we know, this week and next week is our final 2 work weeks, and all that stuff and that. Oh, by the way, in case you forgot, why you don't see the flashing lights.
Lynn is going to think I'm going to have my memberships on.
Yeah.
No, my memberships are off.
Unfortunately, I don't have my Chicago Northwest Railroad light on.
Excuse
and
me.
Wait a minute. And Angel's going to turn that on. There you go.
Excuse me.
What? There's the southern lights there, Mark. And Angie
because you got this on the wrong cord.
Wrong cord?
It's in the bottom, not the top.
You can't, because you sealed it.
There.
There we go. Where?
You goofed up.
Okay, I goofed up. Now it's on.
It goes in the bottom.
No, you goofed up. You plugged it in. That's on. And
Look at that. Party time.
game's over. And that, so. Are you going to pick the car, big guy? No, I did not do the click it and pick it option. I went ahead and get the economy car. Unfortunately, like I said, if it's not available, I will get the upgrade. Usually I get a free upgrade anyway.
Oh.
So there's a good chance I will still get like a mini SUV, which I had no problem getting in and out. The economy car is okay somewhat, as long as it's not a compact car.
Lynn, he gets the car.
I get the car.
18th.
I pick up the car on the 18th, and I have to return it within 2 weeks. And we will be back, probably be back like 3 days before the car is due to be returned.
I like Mark's comment.
What's that?
Yeah, those signs aren't nearly as bright during the day.
That's right. They're not bright during the day.
Oh, this one is.
Well, the game over sign is bright, still bright, but not as bright because the sun's brighter. Okay, yeah, that's our car scheduled pickup. And no, you're not going to be able to see the car because Angie has prohibited me from showing you the car in any live streams and edited videos until we get home. Then, or maybe the last video before when it's scheduled while we're home. We'll give you a car review on it.
Ours is Enterprise is open though.
Yeah. Okay.
No, Good Friday is a holiday. He said a lot of places should be closed.
Ours should be open. That's why I scheduled to pick it up. Yeah, ours will be open because I have to pick up that car that Wednesday unless I get an email saying I gotta pick it up that Thursday. And right now I have not got an email from them yet. I have to check my emails very closely and that, so I'll see if I got an email. But I'm pretty sure they're open. Ours will be open on Good Friday. They're closed on weekends anyway. So. And that, so, okay, we should have no problem. I'll get an email or a phone call from them, technically, I hope, because I gave them my landline number to give me a call in case if there's an issue and that. So, I probably won't get that until the week of, because that's one time they last waited, the week of.
Excuse me, Mark, yeah. I will be watching the Hall of Fame that Friday night.
All right. Okay, all right. So we're not going to be able to see the car towards the end of the series of Vegas videos. Right now, what we're doing...
My decision.
Yep. Yeah. Because if you remember our last trip to Vegas, she chewed me out for showing the car too soon. I did it at one...
That means that any restaurants we go live, don't show it.
That's right. That's right. All right. We're going to get out of here, guys. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. We're getting pretty close to getting that 2,000 subscribers. We want to get it soon as possible.
Guys, we want it before we go to Vegas.
Yeah, we want it before we get to Vegas and that. At least to Vegas. I don't care what they do after our Vegas vacation. They can unsub if they want. It's up to them. But we'll post everything we need. I might just post our schedule in case you guys missed the other videos. I'll post what we're guaranteeing that we're doing in the community tab there.
Lynn,
and
no. She wants you to show the car before we go on our trip.
No, it's going to be after the trip.
Besides that, Lynn, you can't see it till after
the trip.
Because he's not a member.
Yeah. It'll be after the trip, after the series of videos. It'll be towards the end of the trip. I'll guarantee that video will be up when the car is safely returned. That video will be up.
There's this one for his book.
Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll post. I just did this, Chuck. So, yeah. Mark, we'd like to thank you for the 2 gifted memberships. Thanks for the gifted memberships.
Mark and Jada says thank you.
Yep. Thank you for the 2 gifted memberships. That will really help out to pay bills next month because after the trip, there's always bills to pay and that. So, and that. Make sure you guys hit this. Make sure hit the likes up on our live streams, and also make sure you guys kind of watch our other videos. Put a smash like on that.
Oh, then I'll be back on Galesburg tomorrow. I need my nap.
Yeah, that's right. Lunchtime and nap. That's right. And that. For me, it's Miller time. I want to get over to my watering hole for the afternoon. I'm going to hit it early because I don't want to go over tonight. All right, we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to wrap it up, or Angie's going to wrap it up?
Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, notification bell. We'll see you later. Bye.
Don't forget to watch our edit video tonight at 4:30 Central Standard Time. We'll see you there. Not a live stream, edit video. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.